It's Q103, Albany's rock station. Tig Man here, backstage at SPAC. Candace and Jeremy McKinnon from A Day to Remember.
What's up, guys?
How are you, man?
I'm doing great. They just gave us our second sound check of tour. Feeling good.
This is
we
great.
just heard it. It sounded amazing.
Did it sound good?
Yeah, it sounded really good. And you know it's all muffled back here, but it sounded great.
But still.
What a tour. This tour's been going on for a while now. It goes right on through October, right? You guys with Blink?
It's like the longest one we've ever done. It's like almost 3 months long. It's been insane.
How's it? Having fun on the road?
Oh my God, it's easy. We play like 45 minutes and we've gotten to a point where we can fill like 50 to an hour really well with songs most people know. So 45 is like, we're just breezing through there.
What's it like being on tour with Blink? These guys had some sort of influence on you guys. I know when you were coming up. Has it been weird, surreal, kind of?
No, it was really easy actually, because they made it easy. Like Hoppus came in our room like first night, started making fun of us, so the ice was broken immediately.
Perfect.
They've been super nice to us. I know that everybody would say that, but I can't stress enough, no band has ever been cooler to us than they have. And it seems genuine too, so it's been, you couldn't ask for anything better.
So what are they making fun of you about?
Everything that they can.
You know, last time we spoke with you, back in May, you headlined the second night of Rockin' Derby up there in the Capital Region, which was a great 3-day festival inaugural event. Hopefully it'll be back next year, but a great set from you. And we spoke to you, and we got Paranoia, the single that you had put out for the fans. And there was no talk at the time about an album or anything.
You were holding out on me, man. You were holding out on me big time. I asked you about the little nugget of fun, and I asked if there were any more coming. You were like, no.
Well, the record wasn't done at that time, and we didn't have it mixed, mastered, and the album artwork wasn't finished. So we really had no idea when it was going to be done, so we weren't trying to put out anything to get people's hopes up.
Oh, we got it. Well, we're happy we have it. Of course, the new album, Bad Vibrations, came out on a Friday. I listened to the whole thing the other day as soon as it came out, and it is amazing. I love how you guys go from, like, it teeters back and forth between the pop punk and the metalcore, and it's like 1 minute you're kind of la la la, the next minute you're ready to get thrown down in the pit.
Exactly. Thank you. We're trying to be everybody. You know, everybody likes all sorts of different kinds of music these days. We're trying to be your favorite band all in one CD.
It's a smart move. A great business move. How is it doing work with your own label, ADTR Records, and working with Epitaph Records, a great label with some great bands that are
they're distributing the album, and they've been super supportive. They do anything and everything we ask them to, so couldn't be happier with it. We've seen more of our faces, I guess, around the world than we ever have on a release, so they've been doing a great job, and putting it out ourselves is great. We get to call the shots and decide what we spend our money on, which is nice.
How'd you hook up with the guys from Epitaph Records?
Well, Brett's been a fan for a while, so it just kind of made sense. We went to him.
Brett from Bad Religion, right?
Right. Brett, I get Greenberg, which is their radio guy, and Gerwitz mixed up so much. But yes, Brett Gerwitz. He was coming to see us years and years ago, even at Warped Tour. So just kind of made sense. We always loved that label. So
yeah, it definitely seems like the nice natural progression to kind of go with it. You guys have been working with some punk legends too, like on the new record you worked with Bill Stevenson from The Descendants. What was that process like?
It was terrifying, actually, because we have such a team of people that we put together that's just comfortable for us. So the whole motto of this record was to break out of that comfort zone and do something that's uncomfortable. So we went out there. They didn't really know much about us. They just had heard our name, and they went back and listened to all our records. I remember one of the first days, Bill was like, "So what'd you come here for? Like, we're listening to all your albums. Like, they sound good. Like, why change it up?" And we explained to him, it's like, well, we just wanted to get out of the circle at home and really focus on writing a record, just us five in a room. So that's what we did. But it was crazy getting to know those guys, because there was no bullshit the whole time. Because of it, he's like, I don't know you, so I'm not going to be nice. It's like, I don't really like that song. Next.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
you throwing some curveballs at you there?
Yeah, so they definitely pushed us to be as good as we could be during this session. So couldn't happen without them.
Is there a lot of pressure with the new album, with it being on your own label, for it to be real successful as far as chart position and all that kind of stuff? Or
I mean, you always feel pressure, but I mean, It is what it is. Things are changing so much right now. It's like first weeks don't really matter, but they still do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With everybody streaming the album so much these days, that's really where it's going. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. A high number would also be well received by us. So.
Right. You guys have dropped a few singles off that. We got Paranoia, Bad Vibrations, and then Naivety just came out. The video actually just came out. I was watching that, cracking up. How was makeup getting into Old Face? Like, how long did that take you?
It took like an hour or two, and it burnt my face. The
Seriously?
stuff they were using to get it off, but I was fine. It was just like right here in the corner of my eye, and I was fine. But it was a lot of fun to do it. We just went around town, got really weird looks all day. I remember when we were driving the van to our management's office for some of the scenes to be filmed, we started messing with people on the road.
Yes.
Like there'd be drivers like coming up next to us at lights, and we would fuck with them. It was great.
Gotta love it.
Perfect.
Pokemon Go. You still, that's a trend that has been around for a little bit here. I'm waiting for it to die out at some point. But is it true you're big into Pokemon Go on the road? Are you still?
We have been. I play every now and then now. Some of the guys have completely got out of it.
You see it starting to fade away.
It is, you know,
sad, isn't it?
It is sad. There was a stat that I heard a few days ago that 50% of the users dropped off in like last week.
I read about that. Yeah.
I don't know if it's true. I mean, literally, it was a random person told me that. So
there was definitely a big drop.
But it was a lot of fun while it lasted.
Well, what's next for you after the tour with Blink? What do you got planned?
Well, we're heading home for a little bit. Then we go to play Knotfest in Japan with Slipknot.
That's awesome.
We're also doing an Australian tour in December with Of Mice and Men and Tonight Alive. And then we're doing a UK tour at the beginning of next year.
You're keeping real busy right on into 2017. That's great. You got to stay on the road, right? You got to keep going.
So I read that there were some tunes off the new album that didn't make it onto the new album. Is there any plans for those in the future?
Possibly. I just have to finish writing them.
Oh, got it.
There was a few songs that were really cool that everybody really liked, but for whatever reason, I don't like wasting good songs or what I think is good songs. It's like, this music is so good.
Right.
I, as the vocalist, don't want to ruin this. I don't want it to be like something that people skip because I didn't do something good enough over the top of it. So there are a few songs where I just couldn't get it right, so we'll probably save those, and whenever I finish them, we'll put them out.
So it's safe to say that you're not just going to hold on to them forever and put them in a vault.
No,
at some point.
There's
maybe.
a few songs on this record that actually got finished in a way we were happy with We Got This and Turn Off the Radio. Those were both written for the last record, but I just couldn't quite get it right. So
awesome. Well, can't wait to hear it. We're excited about the new album, of course. Bad Vibrations out now. Go pick it up if you haven't got it yet. And you can come hear them do some of it live tonight out at SPAC.
Please do.
Yeah.
They're going on right after All Time Low. It's going to be great.
Wait a second. Is this live? I've been dropping F-words.
No, we're taking care of it.
Okay,
good. Well, we got that all taken care of.
All right. Woo! Sorry, guys.
All right, anyways, tonight, A Day to Remember will be taking the stage right after All Time Low, before Blink 182. Tickets for the show on sale at the gate, so if you don't have yours yet, just come on down. You can get in and come enjoy a super Sunday fun day with Q103.
And Jeremy McKinnon with A Day to Remember, Q103, Albany's Rock Station.